Hi everyone, it's me Laura. Welcome to my channel, Creative Art by LT. If you aren't a subscriber, please consider subscribing. And those of you that are subscribers, thanks for hanging in there with me. Hopefully this will be something that you enjoy. So today I'm going to do some really beginner friendly earrings with the polymer clay. I'm going to do some bunnies, and we're going to go over the things that you need. I'm going to put you down. You If you don't have these things, you can use any household items. Like if you don't have this roller, you can use one of these little, I don't know where we got this one. It is a roller, but it's not anything that I paid for. It came in like a little kit of some sort. So there's always a way around it. But Easter's coming, and I wanted to get some things out. And I've been really loving the clay. And I'm making a bunch of earrings. I'm going to be putting them on my Etsy shop and stuff like that. So, but I thought this was cute, and I did one, and I'm going to do some more um, for my daughter and my friends and stuff like that. And maybe I'll sell some. You never know. But I'm gonna go ahead and put you down so I can show you everything that we're gonna need. Okay, so we are gonna do this in two parts. Let me just, sorry. We are gonna do this in two parts. So one thing is, this is my clay. It's a little bit off-white. I got it at Michael's, and I've already conditioned this clay. So you need clay, right? And you can, here's some right here. This is a scrap of black. And the good thing about polymer clay is that it never really goes bad. It doesn't dry up or anything. You can just soften it and use it again. So this is, I'm using Sculpey Primo. And it just happens to be this off-white color. And I don't mind that it's off-white because I'm going to use some paint pens and I'm going to be painting it. Okay, so to start with, I have this because, I just like to buy everything. There's this tiny little net here. I like to buy, I guess. But, you don't really need it. You can do it on a piece of glass. You can do it on a tile, which I do have lots of tiles that I use. So I have a roller. Mine feels a little bit dirty, so probably need to clean that off. And then I have this other roller that I use for just, quick small things. I have a pasta machine, which is right over here. You can't see it, but it's a pasta machine, and that's the way I condition my clay. If you don't have a pasta machine, you can condition your clay yourself, right? You just take it out of the thing and you work it, and you work it in your hands, and you get it to the way you want it, soft, pliable. It takes a little bit more time, but it can be done, right? So if you don't have that, there you go. This blade I will use to take the clay up so that it doesn't, because it's going to stick, right? So you have to take it up. I don't want to leave it there. And then I have my little rabbit that I got. I think this one was Temu. Yep. And so this is what we're going to be using. So that's going to be my cutter. So to start with, those are the things that you really need. I don't think if there's anything else you need to do this. Let me make sure. No, I think the only other thing I have is this cornstarch, because the cutters will sometimes stick, and I don't like that. So I just put a little bit on this lid. This is already, I think I had this in my kitchen for, I don't know, a couple of years. And so I took it out. So I've already conditioned the clay. I've sent it through the pasta machine. And like I said, this is batch number 2, because I'm going to make these with backings that are allergy, like for people that have allergies to that kind of stuff. So I'm going to make these again. I do have some that are already done. Let me see, I was putting them on here, so let me show you real quick. Okay, so these are the little bunny earrings. I chose to put the little earring stud in this here. So let me put it on here so you can see it. But I could have done this. Let me see. I can't see. I could have done these in pink clay. I could have done them in brown clay. And I chose to do them in this off-white clay. And then I colored them with the Posca pens. The Posca pens, or actually I liked better the Sharpie, and I'll show you those. And I used UV resin. So that's going to be after they bake, we're going to go to step 2. And that's going to be this part, getting it to the way I wanted it. And then I put some glitter at the tail. So that's what we're going to be aiming for. All right. So, but you don't have to have it like that. You can do it basic, simple with colored clay, and it should be just as cute. All right. So I'm ready. I'm going to put it in here because I don't want it to stick, and I'm going to hope that it doesn't stick. And since they are earrings, I need 2 of them. I have a little it's a little plastic plate thingy that I just kind of push down. I have a silicone one, but I don't know where I put it. This one's a Sculpey, so I'm gonna make the print. Okay. You don't want to wiggle it too much because I think I kind of messed up that tail, and I don't want to do that. I have to fix it. Okay. That's just the powder on it. It's going to be fine. Now, my clay is rolled out to the 0 on my pasta machine. Okay. And I do have an Atlas machine. So it is rolled out to a 0. Earrings, usually you want them between 2 and 3 millimeters thick. So that's pretty much what my 0 is. I can put a backing on these if I decided to. It would be just fine. I just thought these were really cute. And if I get it done, ahead of time, I will have time to get everything done by Easter, because I tend to run out of time with everything that I've been doing, working and shirts, and it takes time. And next thing I know, I didn't make them. That's 6. I need 2 more. I can get it. I'm sure I can get it with this one. Let's see. Just need to have enough room over here. I could have moved over a little bit, but that's okay. Okay. If I don't, well, then I just won't make the last set. Make sure I'm on. All righty. Okay. So I'm take off the back. And this is still good. So we'll just put this on the side over there, and we will just trying to blow that away. And I can use it for more bunnies if I wanted. Okay. So pick up the little bunny here. You don't want to pull, or because it will get distorted. So you just kind of make sure. See that in between there? Use this one. Just need to take this out, because I don't want that to be on there when I bake it. The better you are at cleaning them off, then the less sanding or prep you have to do. And with the last ones, I did not sand and I did not prep anything. I made sure that everything was pretty good. Now, I can bake this on a tile, or I can bake this on a paper. If you bake it on a tile, usually you'll have a shiny back, and I really don't want that. So I'm going to just do it on a piece of paper, printer paper. Okay, let me put it right here for right now. Oopsie. And it's not that delicate. I don't know why I'm kind of making it look like it's delicate. It's not that delicate. I just don't want to mess it up, because then I'll have to make some more. So, sorry, blowing it out. Don't like that. Okay. Clean this off. And all right, so that's one set of earrings. Now, these are going to go on a sheet of paper, and then they're going to go into the oven at the designated time that is on the package. And the package for Sculpey Primo is $2.75, and these will go in, I'm going to go say 45 minutes, because I did go a little longer this morning when I did the others, and it ended up that some of them looked a little bit dark. Now, they say it won't burn. They say it will not burn, and you have to cure at minimum that temperature. So I just think that, oh, I keep dropping that. I think the color of this clay made it look a little toasty. Now, you can't see that because, like I said, I colored mine with the markers. So I want to smooth that. I don't like that rigidy. That's from me rocking that. I rocked the cutter. When I rocked it, it made ridges. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue with this and put it in the oven, and then I'll come back once they're baked. So this is all we're going to do. So this here, if you were to do this in, you know what, I'll make a black one so then you can see. So you can see that you don't have to paint it if you wanted to. Okay. Let me just stop this real quick so I can show you. Then I'll cook, I'll bake, sorry, cook. I'll bake the black bunny as well, so then you can see you don't have to use markers and all the things that I did. You can go with just the color clay, and that's it. And they're going to be just as cute. Okay. Okay, so I'll finish that in just a second. So I'm going to take a little piece of this black. I'm going to roll it out. You know what? I'm just going to go real quick. Pasta machine's right here. So I don't think that's enough. I don't know why I got a tiny, tiny piece. So I'm going to push it through. I just thought maybe you'd like to see what it looks like if I did it with a book. Then you just stand to the camera. It's kind of hard. I'm not used to all that. Let's see. So like I said, it's at a 0. You fold it once just to make sure it's conditioned and there's no air bubbles. Air bubbles are not your friend. So okay, hold on, because I just want to make it smooth, because I don't want the back to come out where it's got lines, because then when you put the earrings together, you're going to have lines on the back, and you don't want that. Okay, so here is the black. I'm just going to push it down so it stays on the mat here. Okay. So here's one. Come on. I didn't use any of that. It's starting to come up. Okay. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a little bit of the white here so I can switch out the tail. So there'll be black bunnies with a white tail. This is just needs to be stretched out, so it'll be fast. Okay. Okay. Oh, I knew it was going to happen because I didn't do it, but it's okay. There we go. All right. Okay, so then I'm going to take these black ones, and just because I wanted to be silly, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change out that tail, and I'll put those in the oven along with these so you can see how cute they are and see if it's something that you're going to want to do. Okay, so I'll do the same thing. I'm going to clean them up, and then they'll go in the oven. I am going to switch out that tail. Now, if you're wondering how I'm going to do that, I'm going to cut around here. I'm going to get the white tail, and I'm going to put it on in this section here. I could just put it on top as well and just press down a little bit, but I think I'm going to replace it. So I'll be back once these get baked so that you can see what we do next. One thing I wanted to show you, just in case you decide, you know what, I'm not going to deal with painting them. I'm not going to deal with putting glitter, UV resin. Here are my black ones, and I like the little white tail. I thought it looked kind of cute. But to make it look a little bit more like fluffy, you can, make sure I don't have my hand in front of your face. You can do this little poking system here and make the tail look like a fluffy tail. All right? And you do it as much as you want until you see that you like what you see. And it gets a little texture to it, makes it look cute. All right. So these are things that you can do for yourself, whatever you decide. I'm going to go ahead and leave mine like this because I'm going to put glitter on them. So I'm going to fix this one, and then I'm going to bake them, and then I'll come back and we'll show you what we're doing. Next steps. Okay, guys. So while the earrings are baking, I wanted to show you some of the next things that I would be using. All right. Once they come out of the oven, I'm going to let them cool, and then they're ready. If I see a little rough edge or something, I can sand it real quickly. But I don't think it's going to be that way. I think everything's going to be fine. So these are the Posca markers that I have. I like these. They're very pretty. You do have to like prime them, like push down on it so that the ink comes out. But I'll show you those in just a second. But these are my favorite. These are the Sharpie paint pens. It says creative marker, but I know that they kind of call it paint pens. I love these. I like the way they looked. One thing though was when I did the pink, when I did this pink, it came out kind of really dark. And then as it dried, it got lighter. Where this one came out kind of light, but it got darker. So I don't know. That was kind of weird, I thought. But I do love these. I love markers and I love pens. So those are some things we're going to be using. I'm going to be coloring the bunny, right? And then I will be using UV resin, which I use this one, Mr. Resin. I like it a lot. It does really well. Dries pretty hard. It seals or whatever really hard. Okay, so I do love markers and pens. So then I'm going to be coloring my little bunny, and then I'll be the tail. I'm going to use this Mr. Nola's glitter West Bank Junior Pure White Pearl glitter, and it is a fine, very fine glitter, and it's really white, which I want the tail to be white. I don't know why. I've kind of got that just in my brain. You're going to need, I like these little silicone pens to move the UV resin around. I have this one also that I use. They're kind of dirty, I think, because I've been using them. And the lamp that I have, I got from Amazon. And it is just, you know, like for the nails, it's just a UV lamp. And it's been used quite a bit. So markers, if you choose, and you don't even have to, if you don't use markers, you don't have to use the UV. I just want to. And then the last thing is that I decided to use the little studs. So I have this little kit that I bought, and there's a large size and a smaller size. Either one fits it. It's whatever you want. If you, I guess if they're bringing for children, you'd want the smaller ones since they're a little shorter. But I mean, that's personal choice. And with the little rubber backings. Now, I put these on. I've done them with the UV resin. And then I've also done them with the super glue, which I have here. So, Loctite super glue. So, it depends on what you decide. You know, I mean, what you have at home, you have. If you're a crafter, you have majority of these things. So, all we're going to do is wait for those bunnies to bake. And then we'll get on to putting it all together. Hey guys. All right. So the bunnies are out of the oven. I see that they look, again, a little like toasty. I believe it is the clay. The white clay is not white, like I said. It's an off-white, and it actually is translucent, I believe, and that's why it's got that look. The black bunny is super cute, but I definitely have to paint that white because I don't like that. So, I like my Sharpie ones. I'll tell you why. Because they're super cute. Because they're easy to use. And they're, see that tip? It's nice. Nice tip. And all you have to do is give it a little paint. I do 2 or 3 coats. Paint it. I'll let it sit. Paint it. You know, so it can dry. And once it dries, it should be fine. Put my glasses on. In just a second, I'll use the other one so you can see how that one works as well. I didn't have my glasses on, so I kind of messed up. Darn it. I think I can get it off with alcohol. Okay. But, you know, like, these are earrings. They're not going to be putting them in their mouth and things like that. So they're not going to be getting really wet. So there's no need to worry. But I can get it off with alcohol, I'm sure. So this is the Sharpie one. And then I have misplaced, sorry for the arm. I've misplaced 2 of my Posca pens, the fine tip. These are medium tip. So one good thing about these is you can press and some ink will flow. But if you just color, I like these. Thought about doing some with a leopard skin. You never know, could do that. So anyway, So these are the black ones, but they are cute. Actually, and to me, it doesn't even look black. It looks a little off brown. I keep messing up, and I have my glasses on this time, guys. So I'll have to clean it. But anyway, they're cute. I think I'm going to like those. I'll get a Q-tip in a little while, and I'll clean that up. Okay, so for the other ones, I'm going to use, let's see. How about green? Let's do a green bunny. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a pair with you, and so you can see what I do. And all I do is color. And then once that's done, I'll get off and I'll go color the others. Now I do about 3 or 4 layers because I want to make sure that it looks fully colored. These color so well on the clay. It just glides on there. And if I'm really careful, I won't make a mistake and get on that white, but I'm going to paint over it anyway. So, and I'm going to use glitter, so we're going to be fine. Let me get back over here. Sorry. Hopefully I've been on. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. I've got an order of 50 prints, so I am just trying to get ahead of the game. It is Sunday night, and I go to work tomorrow, so, you know, I just want to try to get ahead of the game before they're due. They aren't due till March 11th, I think, but if I can get them done early, why not? This is a pretty Easter green, I think. And what I do is I paint and then I let it dry a little bit and then I'll paint again. So for right now, I'll just sit that down. And you don't need to see me paint all these. So I'm going to do the green one here and then I'm going to move on and I'll come back once I have them all painted. But you can use any of the marker, color pens, whatever it is that you like and have on hand. And I'm picking colors that I think are, you know, associated with Easter, but you can do any color you want. Like I said, I kind of wanted to do a leopard skin, so I might go put some dots on those black ones and make it look leopard. I like that when they got baked, the ears kind of change a little bit. Sometimes one of them will be sticking up a little bit. It looks more natural, you know, but really cute. And these are kind of like peeps, but the backside. So it's the backside of a peep, I think. To watch myself because I keep getting off camera. Okay, so let me let that dry because see where I touched it, it's going to come off. But I like these. These are really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to continue. I'll get it done, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what we do next. All right, guys. So I colored these. It took me a while. I did about 3 or 4 different layers of the markers, and I don't like that that's bigger, but we're going to go with it. The black, I love it, but I did end up going over it with the marker because I didn't like the dullness. And then I decided to try the brown, like a little chocolate bunny. I'm not so sure I like it, but right now we're going to go with that. I'm going to go ahead and get the next step, which is going to be the UV. So I'm going to get the little UV lamp. I'm going to get the UV resin, and then we'll get started on that. I probably won't do all of them. We'll do 1 or 2. I already have a pink one, so we'll probably do the yellow ones and the black. And then we're going to think about those and maybe the green. So let me go get the UV lamp and set it up and get everything, and we'll get started. All right. Okay, guys. So one thing I want to warn you about is that you do not want to put your resin too close to your UV lamp. My UV lamp is on this side over here. So I'm going to be like moving it in and out. But I want to make sure that I don't get too close to it because it starts to cure real fast. So I'm going to keep it on the side over here so you won't see much of it. Um, but we'll see. All right. So I decided I was going to start with the yellow, right? Hopefully it's not too far away, guys. It's always hard for me to tell. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a drop. Might be too much because I don't think I used that much last time. But okay, that's fine. And I put it over here on that side. Don't want to make that mistake. Okay. Where's my lighter? My lighter to pop the bubbles. Where did it go? Let me look real quick for the lighter. I had it earlier today. And now I've lost it. Aquí está. Here it is. Found it. Okay. Aquí está. Okay, here we go. So, my hands are kind of dirty, but that's okay. And I definitely put too much. But if I can get it all done, the top side in one swoop, without having to worry about it not being level or, it'll make me definitely happy. Now, you can do this any way you want. You don't even have to put resin, like I said. But I like the shininess of it. I think they look really cute. And I might not put glitter on the tail of the other pink ones. I might not do that. One thing I found was that the resin will recede. So you got to make sure you go like to the edge. Now, I'm not doing the sides. I'm not worrying about the sides. I'm doing the top and the bottom. And you won't be able to tell the rest. Okay. One thing you have to also consider and make sure you check on is right in the middle between the ears, because the resin, it gets stuck there. And then it will cure like a little bridge there. And those of you that know me know I have dogs, they're Frenchies, and they will cry. So it's not a child, it is my dog, and I can hear him out there. He wants to come in, and he will cry like a baby. It makes me crazy. He just doesn't like to be outside because he's lazy. Likes to come inside and lay down and sleep all day. And then when they're in here, you'll hear him snoring while I'm working. So, just a minute, I'll let them in. I want to try to just get this done one time without any dips or bubbles. And that will make me happy. Okay, see over here, I don't know if you can see it, but the resin will start to pull from the side. It's normal. It's just the way you just come back and fix it a little bit. Okay. Make sure about this. And it's about 90 seconds, and I do it twice. So I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let the dogs in, and I'll be back. All right. So it took a little bit. I put just 3 times 90 because I wanted to make sure. But let me see if I can get them close to you. No, come on. You got this. I practiced earlier. They're super shiny, and they are actually really pretty. They came out really nice. Okay, so then I'm going to do the back. And hopefully we get it all done in one swoop. My hair is in my face. try to keep this far away because I had a whole bottle get kind of hard. Now, since I'm going to use the studs, I'm going to end up putting the little earring part on it before I cure it. Last time I put a lot on the front side and it came out perfect, so I might need to add more. And I'm going to have to do it twice anyway because I'm going to put the earring on and then I'm going to do it again with more on top of it to make sure it stays on. So in just a minute, I'll add some more. And like I said, I'm not doing the sides. The sides are very minimal and you can't tell. You know, it's not, I looked at the other ones and you couldn't see it. You can do it. It's just kind of hard. This one had more. It came out much better. Okay. Let me let it sit. Let me add a little bit more to this one and get the earrings part. I like these little silicone ones because you just cure them underneath the light and it peels right off. So that I like. You can see it's kind of recessing over here. Okay. That's a bubble right there. So let me, I didn't see any bubbles on the other side, so I wasn't worried about it. I'm really being nice with this little bitty flashlight because I like the my torch much better, but I don't want to freak you guys out on my big old torch. Okay, let me get the earrings. I am going to do some that have some sterling silver backings. I've got to go get them though because I don't want them to bother my daughter's ears, and I know she has an allergy to that. Put it there. I used the big ones on this one. I think I used the small ones on the other one. It's just, it doesn't matter, honestly. I checked and they're the same length. So I do want to try to keep it in the center. It's hard for me to see. Let's see, make sure I get them in the right spots. Okay, my little picker, because I know it's going to go between there. Okay, so let's make sure these are in the right spot. I want them in the head of the bunny rabbit. Dead center would be best. Okay, I see a little bit receding here. Come on. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this going, and it's going to take a little bit more because of the middle part. Got to make sure it gets underneath there. Then I'm going to put a little bit more on top. So I'll bring you back. Okay, guys. So I've got the backs on the earrings. The backs are on. They look pretty good. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to flip them back over. I have a box that I used earlier and cut some little slits in there so I can put my earrings down on here. And I can do the glitter. So I'm going to, for the glitter, let me get a little bit more in focus here. Okay, so the glitter. Okay. what I did was I took a little bit of the resin. I have about 4 pairs, so it's all right. Maybe too much. And where's my white glitter? The white glitter. I had tried another glitter first, but it looked, I don't know, yellow. So did away with it. Oh, and I hate to tell you this, but the brown bunnies did not make the cut. I did not like them. So I'm coloring over them with this, I don't know, kind of salmony red color. And I'll show you those in just a little bit. So just want to mix this little glitter in well. It doesn't take much. It kind of got a little runny last time, so I don't want it to be too runny. But I want to make sure it gets in the little dimples. That's why I have those little dimples. I do have one that doesn't have them, and I'm not so sure. Hopefully it's going to work. Okay. So I'll start with this one. Hold on just a second. I'm printing, so I need to get this out of here. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I was printing and see how it kind of goes out and about. I want it to stay more in just this little area here. So I'm going to kind of corral it. And napkin. Okay. It doesn't look like much, but it becomes a lot and it kind of gets everywhere. And I think because it was a little tilted up, it wanted to go that way. I kind of want it to just stay up here, so. Let me wipe this. I'm going to go one more time around, and then I'm going to real quickly go ahead and try to cure this because I want it to stay more on the top. So I'll talk to you real quick. Hopefully it doesn't smear out too much. And I don't know if I got there fast enough. It was starting to fall down. But a little bit of glitter goes a long way. So you don't have to have that much glitter. And just get it done a little bit. And then I'll do the next one. Just wanted to kind of hold it there so it won't be running everywhere while I do the next one. Let me see. Okay. That's how fast it is, okay? That's fast. And then that was the big dot. Oops, shoot. That was the big dot, and this is a small one, so maybe I can balance it out now. I don't want that on there. I don't know what that. Don't want that there. Okay. Take some of it off. Okay. set it. Okay, I'm going to let it go a couple of times and I'll bring you back. Okay, guys. So I have finished these yellow ones. What do you think? Is the tail too big, you think? Kind of got a little bit bigger than I wanted it to. It spread out a little bit too much. But they're pretty. I could see me wearing these. They're so cute. Oopsie. I drop everything, guys. I got the drops all the time. They're so cute. I like them a lot. Okay. So we'll get the backings on that one. And then on these, I just decided I'm going to put a little poof. So I poofed them. And then I'll add the other part. I just kind of did it backwards because I had the thing. I wanted to show you. This, it's hard. When I was doing these and I moved it here, it got cooked. Yeah. So anyway, it's okay. I just wanted to show you that. I have more of those things, but I just wanted to show you that how easily it gets done. Let me find my napkin. And it set it. And so it's like, oh shoot. That's not good. It's not good, you know, because I need to make sure that I don't forget to move my my big bottle out of the way because it'll start to cook and I'm in trouble. Although, don't get me wrong, it is in a dark container and I try to keep it away. But anyway, so these are super cute. The little backings over here. I'll put those on. And then I went from the brown. I'm going to an orange. So I'm going to put a couple more coats on that with a black tail. I think it's okay. We'll see. And then I do love these. And I'm going to leave these just as they are. I don't think they need anything. They look really cute. So I've got quite a few. The pink ones, I'm not sure yet. Probably going to go ahead and put a light coat and leave this without because these are kind of cute. These are perfect. I think they're the same size. They look good. Or I may do just a tiny little bit of resin and add the glitter. Let me work on them, get them together. Hopefully you like what we've done today. And it is definitely, I'm sorry, it is totally beginner friendly, easy to do. So you might want to try it, especially if you have little girls or little gifts you need to give for Easter for, you know, girls, which I have lots of girls in my family. And I don't know why I'm putting these on there. I don't have to put them on there right now. I just like to. I was going to put them and set them up so you could see how cute they look at the end. All right, guys. Let me work on this, and we're almost done. And that'll be it for today. But let me show you. Just a second. All right, guys. This is it. I've got them all done. The 5 I did today. Well, one actually was yesterday's. So I did not finish the orangish ones yet. I'm working on those. But I just wanted to get you to see. They came out super cute, if you ask me. I don't know if you can see it. It's my camera's got that dark stripe there, and I don't know why. But and I don't know if they're upside down to you guys or not. But they came out really cute. I want to show you on the black ones. I just did the tail with a light glitter. They look really cute. I like the black a lot. Let's see. These pink ones, I did not put any glitter. I just did that the little tail, the little pokey tail. But they came out pretty. So anyway, this is what I was doing. I hope you got something from it. And if you like, please hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, I would appreciate you subscribing. That's it for me. So until next time. See ya.